Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. It's November 25th, 2024, and if you've been watching the Forex markets today, you know there's been plenty of action. Stick around because I'm breaking down today's big moves, what's driving the momentum, and how you can prepare for the trading day tomorrow, November 26, 2024. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with today's highlights. The US dollar index showed strength earlier in the session but pulled back after some mixed economic data. We saw a surprising revision to the US consumer sentiment numbers, which sent ripples across the majors. Euro to US dollar, it struggled to break above 1.0930, and sellers dominated the afternoon session. Pound sterling to US dollar, after some positive news out of the UK housing market, the pound held steady around the 1.2640 mark. US dollar to Japanese yen, the pair surged past 149.80 as Japanese bond yields took a hit. Meanwhile, commodity-linked currencies like the AUD and CAD stayed under pressure, thanks to weaker-than-expected Chinese industrial production data. Now, let's talk about what's on deck for tomorrow. It's all about key economic reports and central bank narratives. Here's what I'm watching closely. US GDP data, Q3 final revision. Tomorrow, we get the final revision for Q3 US GDP. If the number beats expectations, the dollar could gain across the board. But, if it misses, we might see a reversal, especially in pairs like US dollar to Swiss franc and euro to US dollar. ECB President speech, Christine Lagarde is set to speak tomorrow morning. Traders will be listening for any hints about the European Central Bank's December policy direction. If she sounds dovish, it could weigh on the euro. Australian inflation numbers, the Aussie dollar has been stuck in a tight range, but tomorrow's inflation data might change that. Higher than expected numbers could revive speculation about an RBA rate hike. Oil prices impacting CAD, with crude oil dipping below $75 today, the Canadian dollar has been feeling the heat. Keep an eye on the API inventory report tomorrow evening for further clues. Now, let's talk setups. Remember, always use proper risk management and don't overleverage. Here are three pairs I'm keeping on my radar. Euro to US dollar, watch for a possible breakout above 1.0930. If Lagarde hints at more rate hikes, this pair could test 1.1000. On the flip side, weak GDP numbers in the US might push this pair lower toward 1.0850. US dollar to Japanese yen, this pair is trending higher, but if we see risk-off sentiment tomorrow, it might hit resistance at 150.00. A pullback to 149.20 could offer a nice buying opportunity. Pound sterling to US dollar, the pound has been resilient, but tomorrow's US GDP data could shake things up. Look for support at 1.2600 if the dollar strengthens, or resistance at 1.2680 if the GDP numbers disappoint. Alright, let's jump into some technicals. I'm pulling up my charts to highlight key levels you should watch. Euro to US dollar, on the 4-hour chart, we see a descending triangle forming. A break above 1.0930 could signal a bullish move, but the MACD is showing signs of divergence. Stay cautious. US dollar to Japanese yen, the RSI is approaching overbought territory on the daily chart, so we could see a short-term correction. However, the broader trend remains bullish. Pound sterling to US dollar, strong support is holding at the 1.2600 level, and the 50-day moving average is converging there. If the pair bounces, it could target the 1.2700 zone. That's it for today's analysis. I hope this gives you a solid game plan for tomorrow. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more daily market insights. Drop a comment below and let me know which pair you're watching the closest. And as always, trade smart and stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next video.